got the green screen. Bear with me. Such a hurry to get back on. And yes, I enjoy how easy it is to use the green screen that I've got. It is the Elgato. I don't know how they, what order they use the words, but it's the extra large green screen. I think they say Elgato green screen extra large, whatever. So it's not the one with the pistons or whatever. They are the hydraulic, more or less, little shocks. This one just straight up has the plastic pole, and you turn upright, extend it, and then put it up. Pretty simple. We only have a few hours of game time left until this blood moon starts. I'm already in the process of trying to make a lot of forged steel. That's pretty much all I need right now to try to upgrade the wall as much as I can. And that's it. And we turn everything on, all the blade traps, and grab, normal stuff. I got a little bit I picked up before I last left. And it's not much. A few blocks. Alright, let me just grab one more. Let's do 5 blocks total. Maybe reassess the situation. Does it need to be fixed? Nope. Okay, good. Including this wall around here. It's only partially forced steel. Everything needs to be... Do I need to repair... Oh, I should have saved on that. I would need probably forged steel and the other parts. I barely hurt. It's hardly worth taking the time. The plates don't take much. But they're there for looks. Anyway, we're trying to work on the wall, which, yeah, I was... starting somewhere. Oh, I know it's loud. They're making that much of a difference? It's hard for me to tell because what I hear is separate from what OBS hears now. I have it set up to where I hear the game at all times. So I have to go into Windows and turn that particular device down a little bit, maybe. If I wanted to. I'll have it set up for my Stream Deck eventually, so I don't have to go in Windows. I love the Stream Deck. I just got to use it more. And I have another reason to use it more. Oh. I could decide not to waste any force steel, any repairs. Barely touched it. Now that's just the Wandering Hordes. Well, that one's kind of damn. Then again, I just feel better if everything's all repaired. And it's going to take time for that forged steel to, the right word, forge? Cast. This 18 forged steel can actually go a long way. Until I'm out. I'm out. Alright. There's always cement to repair. Although, it's not that bad. I could let it go. For the most part. Oh, that's kind of bad. Maybe I took no time with them after the last one. Whoa, shit. That was surprising. I wish I had enough forged steel to do all of this. Out here, inside, everywhere, but that'll take a while. You don't have much time left. It's almost 10 o'clock. I got to start looking at getting really prepared. Ah, let's fix that plate. I should put a plate there later. Ah, oops. We do that now. Nope, wrong one. After a little better. And I won't touch that. Don't need to just rise up again. I guess I just have to rely on having some forged steel to repair the blade traps. See how long the dart traps hold out too. I need time to make a whole bunch of darts to fill them up. This is normal time, our days, so well, this won't take me very long. Something I can get accomplished. Whoop! I just walked it off. Before I have to go home. I want to play this game for a while. Eight blocks right now if I want to. Do something. Well. At least that section's done. But gotta fill in this area here, and then that's about it, really. Think maybe there was some on the other side. Yeah, some on this side too. I might want to. Then again, I may want to make those half blocks instead of just full-size blocks. Although I kind of like using full-size blocks, just because then the blade traps don't have to have those pillars. The whole base may change. We'll see. Otherwise, make sure you got fuel. Oh, yeah, you're good. I'll let you guys keep going throughout the entire blood moon anyway. So I can get it finished at the end. Well, I'm going to have some forged steel on me just in case. And let me go ahead and grab some of these too. I might... Might need them. Other than that, put away cobblestone. Where do we get this shovel from? I might as well put that away. Not using it. Just extra because I was building. Now I am getting ready to do battle. So, go off that away. You know, technically use that ammo for the blood moon. I will keep it on me. You'd think I would use those, but I don't. If I did, they'd be for like a backup, and then if I would rely too much on it. Basically. Stuff down. Don't need food, water. I don't need a shovel. I can go. I do want the forged steel. Down here as well. Oops. Stuck it in my tool. Blue bell. All right. Oh yeah. Other stuff. Done yet. I don't need this on me. Nah, well, sometimes at the end, kind of wish I had it on me. No, these go inside the drone. All right. Where are you, drone? Oh, get over here. All right. Stop moving. Thank you. You need to do your job. Reminds me, you don't have all your other stuff, too. Boo. So you had, just in case, that. Flint. What else? Oh yeah, a whole bunch more first aid kits. Did you do that? Right? Sorry. 4 it is for now. Start making some, but we only got minutes left. So, I need to grab the weapons I try to use. Is this one of them? I have a lot of slots. They didn't mod anything else. That's too bad. I realized I could run with another weapon. Because of that, I will just grab that. Alright. Now I just need ammo. Oh, start turning things on. Just in case it takes longer, because I still have to grab some bullets. Front defenses should already be on. And yeah. When did that get hit? Oh, here we go. We need to make sure everything's loaded properly.
My senses have picked up something.
If I did that fully, I might have switched too soon. Yes, I did. Damn it. Look at that. She piled over and got in the area. That's interesting. A lot of noise. All right. I'll fix that. Both you and me. Lower line in to negative 12 dB. It helps you guys out. And then for me, I can just turn on the speakers with the headset anyway. That way I don't have to do it on Windows. It's easy enough. Oh, that turns down the mic though. I don't want to do that. I still need to be able to hear myself to make sure I sound like I expect, basically. So yeah, I'll have to go into right click the speaker icon, go to sounds, go to playback, I believe. The record. Everyone actually has the line in. That'd be recording. Duh. Line in. There it is. And then I can go to properties, levels. It's at 55. And I'll bring it down some. 35. And leave that open. So I guess I have to go back into it. Seems better. I'm just letting the blade traps do all the work. Let's check them out. Oop! Damn it! Which is fine. They're going for the door over there. That's interesting. That one's not spinning. Now it is. Back to work. How's it going over here? People are dying. Besides me. I'm still here. You're loaded. You're loaded. You I have not changed.
Master, we are not alone.
Okay. You know, fix you a little bit. Somebody's making noise. They make noise when you just look at them wrong. That one's not doing much work, I think. I need to get over to it. Ah, shit! Not good. It's the other one that has it set up to where I can actually jump in. I'll just do it over here. With the slow-moving door. Ah, the hatch. And they're inside. Come on, let me jump. Alright, fine. I'll deal with them. They're in my way. I can't jump. Oh, let me kill these guys before someone breaches the wall. I'm gonna have to kill them anyway. I just can't see him because of the drone. Like, thank you, drone.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
He's like halfway in, halfway out. Anyway, now I can jump. Whew. Otherwise, doing pretty good. Knew that slow-moving door was going to be an issue. Look, I got a bag. Got to point at the blade trap. And sometimes that's made difficult. Whatever. Moving on. Maybe it's not damaged. That. Oops. Damn it. I'm already out of force seal because I've accidentally upgraded a few railings. And I'll leave it the way it is. Oh, I gotta change my chat. So I was looking at kicks. I had a mute kick as always. Otherwise, I have an echo. All right, I guess we start killing them. I don't know. At some point, I can go inside. I don't know. I'm almost afraid to leave the front. Yeah, that was a glitch. You dead? You're dead. I think I have rad remover on this gun, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I swear the game... Okay. There's so much sound, I think, going on that is making the game glitch. And I haven't noticed it's still too loud for me. Oh, the problem is that would probably change the levels for OBS as well. So I need to look at that as I'm changing. I may have turned that one back up. I wish someone could tell me how bad it is. But for me, bring it down to 20. And I'll check. Okay, looks about right. Doesn't look super low.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
You dead, right? Sometimes they're just standing there like I can't tell if they're dead or not. They die pretty quickly. Like I want to kill something. Oh, I can't hear myself. I mean, I can hear myself, but I can't hear the bullets. They're going off. I can hear them now. Sometimes I can hear them. I might be enjoying this a little too much. You're down for good. I still wish I had some, I might as well go get some Ford Steel. I'm going the long way. I wish I had an even shorter path. But I could make one. I swear the frame rate of the game. Something about this game, it's not looking right. If you think it looks screwed up to you, it looks screwed up to me too. Don't worry. It's not the stream. It's the game. Have they touched the door much? A little bit. They're killing zombies until they run out of bullets. As far as the front defenses go. Yeah, some of these just aren't needing to kill them. Put it that way. And some do all the work. And some do no work. Some do a little bit of work. Got awfully quiet. No, I can't pause it and look at the line in and see where it's at. Ah, so cool. Look at that cop spit. Pretty neat. You know what? Even this game to me looks a little dark. Just a little bit. Not as bad as Valhalla. Then again, it is dark. Technically. It's a blood moon. Although it's better than it was, I think it was Alpha 19 or Alpha 20, where it did something weird, like some red fog mist that made my lights around the base fucking useless. Alright, I'm worried about cops exploding. Oh, they broke that door. I was gone for a while. Which is fine. In fact, I'm busy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright. I'll kill you. Yeah, that's why I was thinking about a different setup up here, which is okay. I was testing it out.
Administering medical treatment.
Thank you. Where's this cop at? Oh, here we are. The blades probably killed him before I do. Look at all the points I've been getting. Shoot. That one is still needing some work. There we go. I was wondering how they might have gotten through that easy. Oh, I got a long-range motherfucker to worry about over here. Come on, look at him. He's about to spit at me, and I can't do nothing about it because I'm reloading. And I took his head clean off. Get out of the spit. I got a couple coming at me. Took them both down. Swiftly. Otherwise, I don't care. Oh! Hey! Although, I ain't worried about them. Spider zombies should be a problem. Hey! I didn't have to reload. Yeah, I'm doing it anyway. I got comfortable. I hate cop spit. You are dead, right? Good. Well, that one's finally needing to be fixed. Let's do this right. There we go. Boop. This is not bad. Gets a little crazy once in a while. Mostly because of my own stupidity. Nope. That's what I was afraid of. Ah, I didn't move soon enough. At least I don't see Yetis anymore. Those are a problem. Just destroy my base, why don't you? I don't mind demolishers and whatnot. Okay, spit. Get it out before I let you have it. Okay, I knew he wasn't dead. Now he's dead. Yeah, the minute I start shooting my gun, it sounds like, oh, it's too much. I only give you some of the sound. She's still standing there? Oh, she's crawling. Okay, like, she's not taking any damage. Maybe that's it. The crawlers can still do damage. Might as well do this one. That one I don't mind doing right now. That's a good idea. Oh, another cop. Oh, shoot. 2 cops. Double spit. He said, no, I'm not dead. Oh, damn it. I was just about to think, I need to reload. Now, they explode at the blades. I'm worried. I just shot my damn blade. Didn't I? Which would make sense. I jump too high. It's kind of a problem sometimes. No more cops. Every time I look around, do something else, another cop's starting to spit at me. Before you get over, girl. It's almost all I got to watch out for. Hola, James. How's it going? I got the blood moon going, so unfortunately, the Twitch commands don't work yet. It's almost over.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
You're tired. Oh shoot, that's my second to last. I got 2 more. First aid. What day is today? Today is Tuesday. Okay, I'm trying to think about, like, I guess Tuesday's not the worst day to be tired. I don't know. Makes sense. Mondays, Tuesdays. Well, that's cool. The doctors now say, okay, you've gone down from obese to fat. That's at least progress. And then from fat, it's what's under fat? Overweight? Your watch. Oh, okay, your watch says it. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my watch says. I mean, I think I've had my weight punched in there in like Samsung Health for the longest time, but it's never said anything. You can get screenshots off your watch, or you take pictures of the screen. Because I've never known you could take screenshots. Or you're looking at the information on your phone. Yeah, that the watch is getting you. Yeah, like Samsung Health. Because I started using it. Yeah, I think I was still over 200. I was like 210, 206. I don't know, somewhere around there when I actually started tracking it. Otherwise, I think the highest weight was 220, maybe 220 something. But now I'm down to like 165, around there. All because I've changed my diet, mostly. Supplements, diet, a little bit of working out, but I haven't really, done that long term. So I guess it won't tell you what the next lower stage is. So maybe you'd be overweight, and then eventually you'd be normal or average. Although average doesn't sound good, but in the case of body weight, I guess that's good. Unless the average, of course, now is higher than it should be. That's another problem. They used to say a healthy weight for my height would be 180. But I think they need to make the distinction that it should be 180 pounds of muscle or something. Not too much fat. Oh, I hate those guys. Well, coming this direction, I guess I better come over here now. All right, let me go. Yeah, let me. Where's my mouse cursor? Way over here still. Move it over. Sometimes it fights me. There we go. Okay, I do not want to claim the offer. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, because I'm not good with kilograms. I should know the conversion rate, but I used to. I hadn't used it for so long. I have forgotten it. So at least, okay, so it goes from obesity to fat to ideal. That sounds right. That sounds better. I wonder where I would be at. Let's see. What? I don't know what program you're using. It's, what does it even say? It just says your weight. I wonder if Samsung Health has the same thing. Where that is. Here it is. Keep getting excellent energy scores somehow. All right. Okay, agree again. Whatever. I'm always agreeing to something. I don't even read it. I just say agree. It's been a while since I've entered my weight too, so let me find it, and hopefully I can. Why is it so hard to find? Come on. Like, see steps, exercises, heart rate, workouts, sleep score, water. I think it doesn't list it, but it looks like water. Food, my rings. Okay, all kinds of stuff. Go all the way to the bottom, and there's nowhere for weight. Oh, that's weird. And the fitness tab is like workout videos. Weird. All right. I swore I had it linked to the MyFitnessPal app, and I was tracking my food for a while. And I'll have to, I don't know, I can Google that later. Like, for my height, I wish they also would ask like what kind of frame I've got, 'cause I think everybody's frame is different too. No, I'm wrong about that. Okay, so that is almost 10 kilograms, which could be, if my math in my head is right, it's around 21 or so pounds. That's a big deal. How long did it take you to lose that much? I think that conversion is completely wrong. See, I can pull up Chrome. And just, do it like I've done it for much too long. Kilogram to pounds conversion. I will go with new one. 187 pounds. Okay. And the old one was 4.7. Let's see, around there at 95 to 210s. Okay, so very similar to the journey to what I've been. I think, what did I do differently? Because at first I got down to like 180. I almost felt kind of stuck there. And that might have been when I did I think that's when I started going more carnivore. I tried to made a bigger deal about having at least, if possible, one steak per day. And for breakfast, have the steak, eggs, and cheese. And then for lunch, I ended up eating whatever my mom had cooked or whatever. And that's about it. That's the only change, other than the things I had already been doing. And then the other 20 pounds, 20, 25 pounds, just fell off. No time. So if you did 20 pounds in a week, that's a really good rate. Although some fitness instructors probably say that's kind of too fast, but it just depends on what else you're doing. And I would recommend supplements, and then especially if a doctor can help you. You have a doctor, which you probably do, but I don't know if doctors even have any inkling what to tell you when it comes to supplements, because most of them will tell you can get everything you need from a balanced diet, but no, you can't unless you're rich and you hire a nutritionist who can somehow maybe do most of it, but probably not all of it. Like creatine. Sure, you can definitely get creatine from meat, but you have to be eating like several pounds of meat per day to get 3 to 6 grams of creatine, which is like what I take right now. So yeah, I'll eat as much take as I can, and then take creatine for I can't. That's funny. And hopefully she was at least attractive. Not an older doctor. Yeah, I would definitely recommend do a steak only diet, because if I had the money, what I would do would just eat ribeye steak 3 times a day. It would. Some people think it'd probably get boring. I don't know. In a way, yeah, but sometimes I feel I like consistency. Like I'm almost autistic. Maybe I am. So if I don't have to think about what it is I'm going to make, I know, okay, I'm going to be having steak again. I don't have to think about it. I can go ahead and cook 6 steaks at one time. It last me, 2 days easy. That's not bad. 27. All right. Yeah, you're too young. Maybe in a year or so. I don't know if doctors can date their patients. Hmm. No idea if that's a thing. I see spit. Oh, okay, at least that wasn't a cop. If it was one of those mutants, at least it died. She has a boyfriend. Well, of course. Just get a little side action. Maybe your boyfriend doesn't give her enough attention, so let young boys just kind of give her the feels. So they can pile up right there and do what I do. They have to pile up. I thought about putting blades out there, which makes it tough for me to use this as a ramp anymore, but that's okay. I put a cover over it. Who knows? It was clinical. Well, it was official. It's okay. I'm sure that's what all the male doctors say when they did, something inappropriate. It was clinical. When a doctor does it, it's totally okay. Like when a scientist does whatever science. Research. For science. I don't know. You guys are always pretty weak by the time I come over here. Those guns mess them up. I don't think I'm worried about our cops and the pile. Better fix that. Is the door fine? He reached up and touched me. Are they out of bullets? I got bullets. Might be some shotgun shells left, but the 9mm may be gone. Oh, they broke. No, they didn't break anything. There is no roof on that. It's still not like giving me the audio from the gun. What is it? I don't know. Maybe they would have to just turn your wrist, so at least you're not. It just depends on how you're holding your hand out. So you could have been like holding something up. But if male doctor's doing it. Maybe he just have you. I mean, there's nothing there to grope unless he's overweight, so you might not have anything to worry about. That would be my guess. Needs the dart trap to work. Been a while since I've had to have my blood pressure checked. It's always pretty good in the past, so. But it's been a long time. My watch can only do so much. I think some of the newer watches have some sort of weird feature. Like I think you can enter in the blood glucose, or you have another device paired to your phone. Okay, now there goes the audio. It's not the stream. It is the game. Is it over yet? Good, another blue bag. All right. Guess I'm using the right ammo. I got plenty of it on me. Still loud to me, even to have it turned down to 20. No, I mean, I don't think he has to straddle your arm to check your blood pressure. I can't remember ever having to touch a doctor for one. I think usually I had my hand maybe on like a counter or basically a desk. I think. And they would be standing like to my side. Like maybe even facing the same direction I'm facing. So nothing inappropriate could happen. I don't know. I have to see people getting their blood pressure taken. They're like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Depends on the doctor or the hospital or the nurse. Yep. Guns broke. Can you repair anything? It should be over in a second now. Everything's spinning around me. Ow. It's hard to aim when the whole game is choppy. Put it that way. And it's weird. The audio is affecting the frame rate. Like sometimes it's smooth. Depends on how many things are getting chopped up. I can't tell my gun is firing, but it is. It's like these things. I wasn't too sure. Like, are they firing or not? I mean, they want to. But I think they're out of juice. You hear them beeping now. Dee 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 dee. Gotta make a lot of 9mm. I knew that. I didn't realize it was gonna be a blood moon today. I mean, today I did, but when I was originally playing this game days ago, it's awfully quiet now. I got a broken arm. I forgot. That's what you're here for. And I guess empty my pockets. The loot bags won't stay forever. Nah, I'll just keep that on me. Alright, turn everything off because I don't want to get sliced and diced. Of course you did. That's what they show on TV all the time. Like, I don't know if you would you probably would smell something if she's like wearing perfume or something. Maybe. And you got some guys who like to smell women's panties. I don't know. I think I may have tried it one time in the past just because you see that on TV and you're like, whatever. I didn't get anything out of it. Maybe they're sniffing for pheromones, and once I sniffed, didn't have any. Because she was on birth control. I don't know. They have done that kind of research where they had There's one that where the women would smell the t-shirts that men wore and smell the sweat and then be attracted to them based on basically the pheromone profile, and it mattered if the women were on birth control or not. Because apparently, when you're on birth control, you're attracted to different men that you would normally otherwise would be attracted to. It's crazy, but but true. It's science. And then they did the opposite. We had men smell women's panties, but that one I don't know about. I only heard about that once, so that could have been anything. Could have been made up. Oh, I only got enough space for a couple things. I don't want to eat that. I'm home. I'm hoping the bags will stay long enough. All right, I'll be right back. I should open up that one thing. Well, that was a successful blood moon. I probably still have to repair a few things. I didn't have to completely replace the door. Luckily, I got to it eventually and was able to repair it. Oh, shit. I wish I had just a fourth box here to dump things into. So I will use this one, and yeah, we'll just hit dump. Keep it simple. Okay. It was. Let's see here. Because I didn't change anything from my audio. The game, maybe. So my audio looks normal. Now that the blood moon is over, I can undo several things. Because even I'm having a hard time hearing the game as well. 55 is where it was at. I don't think that was low enough. Let me try 40. All right, let me see how that affects. Yeah, it's still low. All right. I will turn that back up. I'll cut the dBs in half. Trying to get it perfect. It's so hard sometimes. All right, 5.9, close enough. Hopefully that's a little more audible because it gets up to negative 40. I'll go higher. Negative 3. That might be perfect. Going all the way up to 0. Actually, it might be that bad. Yeah. Not bad. It's not too loud. So you don't hear my mic at all? Let me check here. Oh, okay, let me go to. Okay, it's working. According to Restream. All right. So it might be your end. Might if you can hear me. It's not me. It's you. My stream is working fine. And I thought you were hearing before. At least I think I fixed the game audio for now. Until I start building stuff. That might be loud again. Now you're fucking pointing fingers. Well, I'm trying. How you do? I don't know sign language. I mean, I know my name. It's no, R, no, Randy. Or is that Y? That's the only sign language I know. Oh, here's what I'll do. Duh. Okay. 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 I'll try Twitch. And then we will see. All right. Oh, yep. I hear myself. I'm there. So I hope you got it fixed. All right, I'll give you a second. Um, yeah, I'm trying to finish the loop. Otherwise, I'm running short on time. Be careful. Both things are still on. Everything else is off. Well, those are on. Oh, shit. Still running. Oh, you just pull them out like, oh, okay. It wouldn't surprise me, though. At least, luckily, today there wasn't any updates for OBS, but almost every time there is an update, even a Windows update, which I guess won't be happening here soon because of the Windows 10 going to be no longer supported after October 28th or October 10th. One of those days. Coming up soon. Thank you, sir. Much obliged. Although, what did that repair? I always thought that repaired my weapons. That's weird. Oh, no, maybe that was my armor. So, yeah, definitely needed that, because I got smacked around a little bit. Oh, I couldn't make silencers before? Hell yeah. Hope the game's not too loud now. Oh, more bags. But wait, there's more. And some forged steel for my troubles. I can read that one. I was all worried about that wall, and I think they barely touched it. Still have to do something a little different with this end and the other end, but not bad. Very successful blood moon. And of course, plates break. I probably broke those myself shooting at the zombies. That's fine. Didn't shoot at very many. Let them all come pretty close if the ones I've already grabbed. So, all right. And, oop. I'm running faster than usual. I got a good amount of forged steel now. Oop. Let me go ahead and put stuff away. I need to leave this mess for myself. For future Randy. Or future Mr. Live Ocean. Yeah, my name is Randy. Yeah. I don't think I've ever said that in a while. I'm not like said in like in the very beginning. But I don't ever like introduce myself like that. I had in the past, but call me whatever. Randy, Mr. Live Ocean. Don't matter. Mr. Live Ocean. Now, look at that meds. Have any more meds? Yes. These books that, sometimes I sell, sometimes I scrap into paper. Oh, I could have gone in meds too, but also put it in crafting. Extra tools I'll sell eventually. It's so tedious, I know. But it is what it is. I forgot I had some ammo out here I was going to take out before the blood moon. I could fill up the shotgun turrets, no problem. It's too bad I can't use other different types of 9mm for SMP turrets, but it has to be the regular kind. Which, gotta make some. Good question. I'm sure Juan is good. He's usually posting stuff on Facebook Messenger. Sometimes he does a lot, sometimes just a few times. And today's the day he's done one just a few times. He's probably been busy working. I believe he had to be up early today to begin with, probably because of work. And then who knows what he's doing afterwards. He's probably still coaching the soccer team. I think. I thought he was playing his last game soon. But who knows? I mean, he could be doing something with the kids. His kids. The other people's kids. I assume. Oh, that thing's full. Alright, throw that in here. Alright. Might as well hit the water. Everything back to normal. Oops. Controller doing something weird? Alright. I'll have to get this stuff out of the drone as well. That where it needs to be. Huh? Should have just already emptied the drone. Ah well. No rush. It's only 10:42. Longer than expected. That's alright. We're getting things done. Now I can just continue playing the game like normal. Basically, I still want to upgrade this base a little bit. Maybe spend more time mining for iron and clay and just get this whole place decked out with forged steel and iron darts and 9mm. Oh, well. So there's a few things I have left to do. Yeah? Okay. It was a scare. I had to read the first thing said repair and then it was scare. Okay. Although it just sounded like a normal zombie, but you never know. I do want to fuck with that too. Get that out of the way. You know, I'll still need these later, but they don't need to be no slots. Hey, Narco Dizzy, I'm doing alright. Just getting ready to get off here in a few minutes. I gotta get up early tomorrow. 'Cause it's a work day. Put it that way. Today was an off day, but it doesn't feel like it when I know I have to. When I know I have to get off before it's too late. Yeah, I'll put these away too. For now. I wish I could just stay up till like midnight, 2 a.m. every night. But only when I'm off. Right. Oh yeah, I keep the water in the inventory, not on my belt at the moment. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I try to make sure, and not everybody can get on at 9, but for my schedule, I try to be on at around 9, but, and then, yeah, days I work, I got about an hour and a half, basically. I can stretch it a little bit tonight because I don't have to shower tonight. I already showered earlier. Knock that out of the way, but I can't do that on days I work. Days I work, I have to come straight here, stream while feeling sweaty, And then go home, shower, and go to bed. So right now, yeah, I'm just dealing with the aftermath of the blood moon, which went pretty well, actually. Got a good amount of loot. Nothing really broke. I had a door that kind of broke, but it didn't break completely. The frame was still there, so I was able to repair it. And, shoot, I cannot move the bullets over yet. So I can grab what aren't bullets. Alright. You don't get... Oh, that sucks. Working 2 jobs. I hope it's worth it. Another scare. Okay. Well, that's still on. I might as well turn that off. Okay, my controller is doing something weird. It's making me move forward when it's not supposed to be. Alright. I know I was running, but I stopped. Yeah, I kept moving. Alright. I mean, if you have kids, I understand sometimes you have to work 2 jobs. I hate the fact that nowadays in society, most people have to work 2 jobs just to support a family. Or at the very least, both the husband and the wife, or whatever situation you have to both work in order to pay the bills. It's not like it was, like, say the good old days when the husband, whatever, could do all the working. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. This is the trader box. You've been doing that too? Working 2 jobs at your age? And hopefully putting it towards your education or a new car or something good. And again, even when I don't think I've had 2 jobs a few times, but it always bit me in the ass because one job didn't like trying to accommodate the schedule around another schedule. You couldn't just give me a consistent schedule, put it that way. Like just give me the same days every week. Now you don't have to make it that difficult. But whatever. Oh, okay. Oh, you've been doing that? Oh, okay. I did not know that was a thing. I thought you could turn me around. Would it make me go forward? Oh, okay. Making me think of my controller. Then again, the game likes to glitch. Basically do the same exact thing. Or whatever you're doing last, it just keeps repeating. I'm getting somewhere quick with this. I like to tidy up before I get off. I don't like leaving the game without everything put away. That way when I come back in, all I gotta do is figure out what I'm doing. So one of your jobs is hopefully consistent, and then the other one is the classic bike shop, which you can just do whenever. That makes it easy. Or is it the other way around? Then again, I used to do like DoorDash and Uber Eats and DoorDash at one time. Not at the same time. I usually just split them up a little bit. There are different times a day, different days, and then I switched from Uber Eats to Grubhub. That was just not worth it. Work all day practically just to make 100, 150 bucks. No, okay, it's consistent and flexible. And then hopefully the other job is probably the same. Yeah, that'd be my problem. Trying to find 2 jobs that are flexible and consistent. When I was working at Pam's Pets, I did okay, but I knew I could make more money. I wanted to deliver pizzas part-time, and so I tried that. At the same time working this pet store, but the pet store ended up just cutting my hours. Kind of out of spite. There was no reason to cut my hours. Until I went ahead and finally quit working at Pizza Hut. So that was annoying. Otherwise, I don't know how anybody finds 2 jobs that work together like that. It's fast food. I mean, they need people all the time, but maybe they're more flexible than a pet store. A small, I guess you could say mom and pop store, but they're not mother and father. They don't have any kids. I bet the pet store's going to go to the manager who's been working there for like, if they ever die, which it's probably soon. They're kind of old. They'll probably go to the guy who's been managing for a good while. Right, where's the drone at? I need to get you emptied. Oh, quit moving. So right now I'm working Amazon, so at least, well, that's the thing. It hasn't been consistent lately. It started off good, but the last few weeks I only got 22 hours a week. That's not good. It's still more money, or about as much as I was getting at Walgreens, my last job, but still. But holidays are coming up. I can probably expect to get. Oops, I got to change over anyway. But after the holidays, who knows? Who knows? I would like to think I can come up with a budget, stick to it. But I don't know. I was looking forward to hopefully moving out of my parents' house, getting an apartment. Probably by February, March, around there. And that's when the lease for this office space is up. So that. Oh, actually, I get more of this. Huh. Cool. I'll put that in the vehicle. Yes, I'm hoping I get some bills paid off before February, March. Or at least have a budget set up to where I can afford whatever the rent will be. I'm hoping rent will be as cheap as possible. In fact, I wouldn't mind keeping this office space and getting something super cheap. It just needs to be like a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. I can take a shower. That's all I really need. And then have the office for this. It just needs to be like really close. I hate the fact right now it's a 30-minute, almost 45-minute drive at night because there's a bit of a speed difference, especially on the country roads. Yeah, I like the idea of it just being me on the road by myself for the most part. But I don't get to work at my own pace. That's the only problem. I have to go as super fast as possible. No rest for the wicked. And I've been doing all right. I'm actually in the, what they call it, the PIP, Performance Improvement Program or something like that, because I had a couple bad days. But every day now that I've worked, at the very end, I have them show me the graph. Like, did I do it to Amazon standards? I'm either like just right on the money or just a little bit off, like at least close enough where they can't really complain. And it's not because of this performance improvement program. It's just now knowing that oh shoot, all that stuff back here. Glad I was looking. Because yeah, I've only had a couple of bad days. I don't even understand the day that I was rescued. So it's supposed to be why I was somehow 17 or 20 stops behind. If I was, it had to be because of the app. Also, I think it was because this one driver told me something he should not have told me. Like, apparently he does the text message after every delivery to the next person that he's about to arrive at. And maybe that's important for a driver score or something. I don't know. But it's not a necessity. After speaking to the manager before being put on the performance improvement program. So I don't have to take the time to send that text, which only slowed me down because I was having to look at my phone while trying to get to the back to the vehicle and deal with that. But now I can just take the picture, and go back to the vehicle. But I was doing that before they had me do the retraining. That was the thing. I had been trained, worked for a couple of weeks, and I thought I had some pretty good days and like one or two bad days. Then I get retrained out of the blue. I have no idea what the problem is. I can't. There. Okay, good. I have no idea what the problem is, other than I had a couple of violations with following distance. They have these machines, AI powered dash cams, basically, that know when you know, running stop signs or speeding, whatnot, or following someone too close. Those all on one trip, all within like seconds of each other. Whatever. So I understand having to get retrained because they had to do something because I made a slight boo-boo. Not because I was going slow. So the retraining messed me up because the guys telling me, oh yeah, you need to send out this text every time. Which slowed me down. But now, and like I said, the last week or so, every day I've actually had a route where I, instead of those days where I come in and I'm extra. So there's no route for me. So I get to help load up the vehicles. That gives me about an hour and a half of time. And then I'm off for the rest of the day. And some days you're scheduled to do that. I'm not one day scheduled like that. I've had just too many of those extra days. I mean, my check's small. That's the thing. I've only had one customer that was like annoyed because I was delivering to him. Like you don't understand the fact like who I was. I mean, I'm wearing an Amazon shirt, so it shouldn't be that hard to figure out why I'm there. And like, I'm sorry, but I also have to take a picture of this box, and you can't be in the picture. So do you mind closing the door? Well, nowadays I just zoom in real close. Because that's the thing about the picture. We can't have our reflection in there. Our shadow can't be in there. Basically, no human, even their foot can't be in there. No animals can be in the picture. What else? It better be okay that the reflection of the delivery truck's in the pictures. And sometimes I cannot get everything perfect. It's like, sorry. I don't think that's part of it. But for all I know, it is. Well, other than that, I don't have any... I mean, if they're angry after the fact, I don't know how much of that I would hear. Because the other day, I just went ahead and ran through a lot of yards. Because I was delivering in this area where they have these fucked up yards where there's no path from the road to the door. They expect you to go all the way down the driveway and then walk along the house. And it makes the route, like that stop, take maybe 2 or 3 times longer than it should if I follow the concrete. And the only way I was able to do that on time yesterday, or 2 days ago, yeah, I was off yesterday, was by 2 things. Running and just cutting through the yard as much as I can. If I see a ring camera, I'll try to do it in such a way where it's not as blatant. But there are some times where they ordered some large boxes. And like, I'm sorry, I'm going through your yard. If you're going to order 2 or 3 large, heavy boxes, you can't expect me to take that route 2 or 3 times. Like, I'm sorry. And I just got to wait and see if anybody does complain, how many people do complain, and see if my boss actually says something. And then he has to explain to me, how much time am I expect to get these orders done? And the app tells me to park in this particular spot. So the app is thinking I'm going from here to the door and back. I don't think it's expecting me to take this long-ass route. So I don't know. I expect it to be an argument at some point anyway. See how that turns out. But also that... And some people will find any reason to be angry. And in fact, we're now having to ring the doorbell or knock. It's just a courtesy knock. We're not waiting for anybody. We're just letting them know, package is here, and leaving. Probably because people complained about us not doing it. But you can expect the opposite to happen. People are going to call and complain or whatever, type it, whatever. Because we woke up their baby or something. Or made their dogs go crazy. You can't please everybody. We'll see how it affects my scorecard, which I haven't looked at in a while. Then again, I don't know if they even sent out the scorecard for the last week or two. But every scorecard I've looked at so far was a good scorecard, so or scorecard. I just remembered what I was doing before the blood moon started. Yeah, I was out harvesting vehicles. That's why I got all this shit. I might as well put those away for now. Forget they're on me. No. More crap. Do I even... Where is the honey? Oh. In the microwave. Alright. Gotta build a new fridge. And a few other things. Yeah, don't try... Well, I knock a normal... I don't knock real loud, but I wouldn't go too quiet either, because they'll still say they didn't hear it, or whatever. So... I'm just gonna do what they said. Like, now, if I don't know the doorbell doesn't work, I mean, nothing I can do about that. Oh yeah, gotta still put away and pick up stuff. Put that back in my inventory. Watch me leave here the next time I play without any of my goods. Alright, put away the weapons. You go back over here. No, you go over here. You. Yes, you belong here. Get things back down to normal. It's either way, it's like my word versus theirs. Even if I did knock normally, and they didn't hear it because they're, I don't know, got their headphones on, they're in the backyard, whatever. At least my boss can tell them we do knock. We're supposed to. If the driver didn't knock, you know, that's his problem. But we're training them now to knock, so at least it saves them. Hopefully. Ah, more crap. I thought I was done. I have an extra engine. Huh. These level 6 batteries are going to come in handy. Ammo will be taken back to the house someday when I go to the house. All right, James. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. All right. 11:04. I'm pushing my luck, but yeah, I feel better if I get all this taken care of. Or leaving. All right. Well, are you leaving, Narco? I'm thinking maybe just telling James goodnight. Yeah. Hopefully he sees that. I'm sure he's watching the chat. Of course, he's chatting. He was. Good. I need this engine for a gyrocopter soon, because I haven't built one yet. Okay. I understand now. I'm almost done. Not yet. You mess up the shift key and it. I wonder how the shift key makes you hit enter. I know they're right underneath each other, but how'd you mess it? I don't know. What kind of keyboard do you have? Do you have a clicky one, or is it one of those soft membrane ones? I hate those. Those I can probably understand a little more. Like Like they're easy to just. It'll mess up on you basically. You think you're typing something right, but it's somehow wrong. Whatever it's, you never be sure that it's working right. Whereas a nice clicky one, which even if I hit, can't hear it because of my NVIDIA broadcast. But I like knowing that at least I can hear it. Each press is working. I'm not missing any letters. Clicky, good. So I totally recommend clicky. At least then if you get a stuck key, you know it's stuck. I've had only one key get stuck on me, and it's not even that old of a keyboard. I mean, it was the white one. But all of a sudden, one key did get stuck for a moment. But it was obvious. So I just gave it a little bit of attention and fixed it, and now it's been fine. There's a membrane one. Is that James giving me... Oh, no, that's probably an actual screamer. Shoot. I'm not ready. I got to put bullets into the guns over here. The shotties might shoot her.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, they're both right here. All right, don't scream. I think that worked. Oh, they scream. Job here is never done. I don't think he's one of them. He's going too slow, but I'll include him. I never hear the screamer scream. They always end up calling somebody. All right, good, you're dead. There you are. That guy over there has no desire to mess with me. Too late. Too bad. Thank you for having two forges on. The attack boat. Oh. Okay. I don't have time for this. Sorry. At least I don't think this was a vote anybody voted on, right? Because I was in my safe zone. I step out, deal with the screamer, and like, oh, vote! And it's automatic too. So if nobody votes, it does a random vote. So it did this radiated, burnt zombie thing. And it only taking me a few minutes to knock out, but I was already pushing my luck. And then I heard those screamers, and then that happened. But yeah, when I'm in my safe zone, votes don't pop up, supposedly. Although, if I walk into my safe zone after a vote has already started, it's definitely still kicks in when the timer's up. Or even before the votes are cast, it will still go through. So it's always tricky. It's 11. Well, come on, I want it to be that long. Better open the door before they break it.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
All right, come on, follow me, guys. Follow me out away from my base. The other reason I have water on me. But I have no time. Am I still burning? No. I'm thirsty anyway. Where's the fourth one at? There we go. Ow. I suck at switching stuff. There's the fifth one too. Okay. I was afraid somebody was in the base breaking a wall. It doesn't need to be broke. I have a anti-rad mod on this baton, but sometimes it makes me wonder. That guy died. Nah, can't hit him now. Help. It's your shadow. He's not wasting bullets. You're dead, I think, right? Watch him get up. I don't want to hit my blade trap by accident. There. Now, see, I think these boats might still go through when I'm in the safe zone. I don't know. But I'm already out. So even though I go in, the boat will still work because it started when I was out. See, yep, your vote counted. See, here your vote counts. The election, kind of, sort of. Kind of sucks I don't have anything else in there. I can speed up the clay. Is the clay full? No. There we go. Where was I? So I was almost done putting stuff away. It's too bad I didn't get no bags from those other guys. Now live iron. Resourceful. Awesome. That means if I was crafting stuff, they would almost magically appear. I'm going to make 137. 9 mil. I guess go ahead and do that just to illustrate what I think is supposed to happen. See, it's negative a minute and 23, so it's yeah, it ends up being like 3 or 4 seconds. That's awesome. See, I don't have a whole lot of resources right now. I have plenty of gunpowder. You gotta make bullet tips and more casings. All in good time. And I'll throw this ammo in here. I feel like running outside, putting it in appropriate box. And these, I wish those would speed up. Maybe if I stopped it, started it up again, would it just go super fast? Awesome. Well, I can't leave until that's done. That is tight. It makes sense because if you, yeah, that's all done now. Things that have started before any sort of buff don't count until you stop it and then start it again. Simply, if you had gotten points into your build, it would increase or rather decrease crafting times. You have to stop whatever you were doing before, do it again to have the faster time. So. Thank you. That was awesome. I can actually just turn these off now. Till I get some more iron anyway. If those are empty. These have some at least. But I gotta make some darts. Those dart traps out there. And then eventually use forged steel on. I gotta finish the wall. I had undid a part that was iron bars. Now, so I might actually change out the entire outer wall, go from half blocks to whole blocks. That's a lot of block, so I don't know when I'll do that. But man, if I had the time, and of course, oh yes, 2 minutes left. So if I had more something, I don't know. I don't have anything to make. I only have 781 nitrates. No point in making more gun. I already got enough gunpowder. Don't have enough oil shale for fuel. Darn. I did a lot of cooking not too long ago. Oh well. Oh, I'll put that stuff away. Nope, wrong bottle. That'll help. 2,570 plus, yeah, whatever I had in here. Oh yeah. And this, I might as well go put this ammo in those guns that are empty. They got empty during the blood moon. Gotta readjust that. The shotguns are empty, aren't they? Ah, I got plenty of that. What about you? And you're empty too. Like those 68 rounds will do much. Well, I have another goal. I have to make sure those are full before the next blood moon. And also maybe add some more. Add something to that, because it was alright, but it could have been better. Oh, thank you.
Whoa, look at you.
Regular ammo, which is so hard to find for some reason. There was 2 boxes. It was weird because I was coming upstairs at the same time, so I didn't know if it was going to pop up on my level. Well, it was just 1 box. Alright. Put that in here for now. Maybe we don't have an auto turret that uses that. It's just 9mm and shotgun. Which, well, I'm thinking about it. Fill those up. I think that's enough. Open. Oh, more than enough. Okay. Better than nothing. Even my forges that are off now, no screamers to worry about. Yeah, that's what I was hoping to do too, but shoot. Now I think about it. It wouldn't have taken that long. Yeah, I could have hit. How much lead do I got? 9,840 lead, and then good amount of brass. I could have probably smelted. I wonder if the smelting would have been super fast as well. Oh, that's something to experiment with next time. That means I could do a lot. What are those? 3 minutes? But dang it. Hey, I mentioned it and it didn't even dawn on me that I could smelt all that stuff just as quick. Oh, thank you. Interesting. More than usual. Especially the cement. Alright. I think the SMG turret is good for at a distance. Whereas a shotgun, I mean, you would think this SMG would be good for a short distance too, but the shotgun probably is better up close. That's why I have the shotgun turrets right next to the doors and the SMGs further away. And for the house, I have a wall around that. I feel like I need to put like SMGs all around it somehow. Not even pointing out. It needs to be pointing towards the walls to shoot the zombies as they're trying to make their way in. And I maybe need some on the inside, because sometimes they'll spawn inside and want to just go out the wall and they're breaking through it because no one's around to kill them at that moment because I'm inside, whatever, or underground, whatever, because I'm building something underground. And I come out and I find a hole in the wall. All right, I can. Luckily, I mean, it's on the other side of the map, sort of, but not that far. Let me show you that real quick since I was just talking about it. And I can't wait to move out. That way my trip home to go to bed will only be like, 5 or 10 minutes versus... Oh. I swear I'm not tired, officer. I'm not drunk either. I'm sober. Wow, because of alcohol. I hadn't had any alcohol in 2 years, maybe longer. Not like I had to like quit. Really, I wasn't like an alcoholic. Other than the fact that I was drinking maybe a 6-pack every day or every 2 days.
I've got a bad feeling about it.
It wasn't good for the gut or my weight or gut or my bank account. But I do just about everything else. Well, when I say everything else, it's just caffeine, nicotine, which is, and I don't smoke it. I use nicotine gum. I know. Just for the just like because I like nicotine and cannabis. And did I say caffeine? Yeah, caffeine, nicotine, cannabis, and a whole bunch of other supplements. That's all they are. They're all there's different types of supplements. You know, I could not get addicted to alcohol other than the habit of every day I got off work, I'll go buy a 6-pack of Bud Light Lime. Also get myself a Red Bull, maybe a 20 ounce. There's usually like 2 different types of candy I would get, like four piece Reese's Cups, whatever. So here's the main entrance. This is the first part of the circle drive. It's funny, I have to have the front doors set up where they open for me and zombies in the hopes that they don't break through the wall. And other than all these other doors I have around are just wide open. So hopefully they go through it. But sometimes they will still spawn and want to break through part of here. So I'm going to do a quick... Well, I might as well grab the water while I'm at it. Quick survey of the wall. I've been around here lately, so I don't think they had a chance to break through. But you never know. Oops. But yes, Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn POI. Which I haven't changed too much other than continuing the wall, adding the front deal where I actually have garage doors for a change. The circle drive, added that. Widen that out. And then upgraded the doors. Oh, I have, of course, SMG turrets up here, which are completely empty. I had completely pilfered all the bullets they had for the horde base. And now, I'm down to like 100 and whatever it was, 38. Yeah, I'm playing on the Navisgain map. It's the whatever, the 4K by 4K map. I like to see what differences they make, you know. And eventually someday I'll do an actual random generated or something. So if you're doing a generated map, so it's not a random map, it's one of the other ones, which I guess never looked at. Oh, I didn't get all the water. I started to. Was this the first one I missed? Oh, it's still random. Oh, okay. So random generated. Thought maybe there was other ones like Navisgain where it's already set. But other than that, yeah, okay, we've got where I put most of the supplies that aren't for like crafting. Throw them in here, and a couple dump boxes where I'm just trying to empty my pockets real fast. And then, of course, the forge slash cement mixing room. And of course, I added the ductwork as if it matters, but it looks cool. It looks authentic. Then on this side, I've got the chemistry station, workbench. Although I need to probably add more. You got all these other rooms in this place that I have not really done anything with, other than the kitchen. I added all these working cabinets, coffee maker, microwave, fridges, and a second fridge. But other than that, everything's the same, except for the mine that I started in the back, but then it ended up running dry. But that didn't stop me from connecting it to here. Well, obviously water was already here, but I added like this door. So I had to, guess you can call it a mine, but there's no lead, no iron. I ran out, but I might do some other work under the base. I'll probably turn the base. Anything. Basically, I might build an underground garage. Oh yeah, and that's what I was going to look at the next time I play this, which is now, since we're here. I'm considering building an entrance on this side. This goes down low enough, so I'm thinking about building a tunnel right here, or something. It's supposed to use those garage doors, like the ones I have up front, but they're going to be laid down, and then it'll open up this way. So as you're coming towards it, the ground will open up. There'll be a ramp that'll take you even further down. Or maybe I'll just have it just open up like normal, whatever, and just drive through here. I don't know. It depends how this lines up with what I've got going underground. Oh yeah, of course, dew collectors at each corner, trying to spread it out so it hopefully doesn't call screamers. I don't think they have. The only time I get screamers are when I'm running, all my forges and cement mixers and all at the same time, which I won't do until I get some more bullets. But yeah, when I mine it out, I start with going all the way to the bottom to see how far down it goes. Oh yeah, there's no hatch here anymore. There used to be a hatch here. Where was that at? So yeah, so the hatch was here. So I normally start off making the come on, let me go down. The pillar here first, going as far down till I run out of whatever was there. And then I would go to the top, and I start from the top, work my way down, making these floors every 3 blocks apart until I reach the bottom, and there's nothing left. Which I am surprised. I've had many other worlds where each vein would intersect with another vein of something else, which would then intersect with a vein of something else, but almost every mine I've had will intersect with something once. Like maybe I'll start with lead, find nitrates, or start with iron, find lead, but that's about it. Usually I don't find a third resource. Now I thought about putting the garage on this side, but if I can put the entrance on the other side, well, that changes things. The whole point was to drive underneath the base and try to get closer to where the forges are, but there's still a basement under this, so I'm gonna have to completely customize this. Or it's not even connected So both basements are still separate. Oop, come on. But I'm planning on building or digging below this. Probably. But the whole idea was to put a hatch over here and just park beneath it and then come up. Especially if it was close to here so I can empty my pockets and then go back to questing. But I don't know. Maybe I'll know more once I get underneath the base. Put it on stilts. Maybe even go all the way down to bedrock. Who knows? But for now, yeah, messing with the horde base, trying to get that done. Had all these blade traps. Like, well, might as well just wrap it all the way around. I just spent the last few game days or game week getting all the engines to power those, and it worked out well. I had a pretty good blood moon. Yeah, I don't mind repairing them. If I keep getting blade traps, I still think I have 3 extra. So if any break, I don't mind swapping them, or I can make new ones. It's not a big deal either. It's just I wasn't planning on doing blade traps all around, but hey, you know, the game kept giving me them. Like, all right, I'll use them. But yeah, I better get going. Still have that 40-minute drive. Maybe I can go a little fast, but I'm always worried about the roads closer to the house. It's like halfway once I get to the Kalichi roads. But even the higher beams don't make me feel safe enough to go 50 miles an hour like I do during the day. But anyway. Well, thank you for watching, Nico. Or Narco. Sorry. I need glasses or contacts. Seriously. I should have gotten my eyes checked while I still had health insurance for my last job. But now I have to wait for the health insurance to kick in for my new job, which might be a while. Bella. But yeah. Brody, is that your name? I'm Randy. Nice to meet you. Well, talk to you again. I'll see you next time, which will hopefully be tomorrow. Hopefully around 9. Depends how long I work. Usually I can make it. But yeah, I hope you have a good night. And as always, thank you. I'll have to pray that I do good, or the app doesn't screw me. But at least every time the app gives me issues, I now basically report it. And hopefully, that'll work for now. But yeah, you sir. Hope you stay safe as well. Have a good night. And as always, stay frosty. Icy hot.